And Gilbert police confirm a criminal investigation is open into Kyle's death, but would not comment on specifics. LifePoint Health tells us that they are aware of the lawsuit and are committed to providing safe and excellent care to every patient they serve. So attorney Hector Diaz is back with us. This goes from bad to worse. The fact that he was given the wrong, first of all, possibly the wrong meds, let alone the wrong dosage, in addition to the fact that he was physically struggling and nothing was done to help. So it now goes from a civil to possibly a criminal investigation. So what are police looking at now?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, the hospital is going to do their own inquiry, right? They're going to have people come in and do what's called an internal investigation, and with an awareness that there could be criminal repercussions here. I think law enforcement, to the extent that there is an open criminal investigation, they're looking for, was this intentional? Was it knowing? Was it reckless, right? They're wanting to get into what we call the mens rea, the state of mind that was going on there. And they're also looking, has this happened before? Is there a pattern of this? There, and again, the hospitals also, their behavioral health centers having to deal with the fact that you've got state and federal regulators, right, that are really looking at criminal. But they're also going to be looking at their records, their practices, their training, who they're hiring, their hiring practices. It's a lot. And those records can ultimately be handed over to the police department as well in order to investigate.
Okay, but from the top, you've got LifePoint, and then the nurse. What about the nurse?
Well, the nurse could face some kind of, to the extent that they're licensed by, say, the Board of Nursing. I mean, they could face some kind of sanctions, could lose their license, could be subject, undoubtedly. I mean, law enforcement may want to talk to the nurse in terms of what was going on here, what was in play. They're going to be wanting to touch all of those bases to determine, was there something that really went wrong beyond just simply negligence, beyond, there's for sure, I mean, we heard the civil attorney here earlier talking, there's for sure going to be, they already filed the lawsuit, there's going to be some kind of settlement, I imagine.
Well, and I was going to say, I mean, here's this man, wanting to do something about his depression. For sure. He's looking for self-help, right? And so the last thing you'd expect is for him to die.
Very tragic,
So,
yes.
I mean, obviously there has to be some accountability, and to what extent?
Right, it's going to take some time because, I mean, the hospital is going to spend some time to make sure, was this an isolated act? Was it because of something the hospital did, or was this simply the rogue act of a nurse? And so there's, we're gonna hear more about this story as it unfolds.
Yeah, okay. And into the background of the hospital, were there any other cases?
For sure, for sure.
All right, Hector, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Troy.
All right, thanks, guys. Have you heard of